Hi there. Good morning. Thank you for calling Top Business. You are speaking with Philip. I'm in the customer loyalty team there. Can I start by taking the account number first of all, please?
No, I don't think I know what that is.
Hello? Sorry, I can't hear you there.
Yeah, just a moment. I'm not sure I know what that is. Just a moment.
Okay, sorry about that. I do apologise. Do you know the landline telephone number at all instead?
01226 805 962.
So was that 01326? Was that correct?
01226
226. I do apologise. Yeah, 805
960.
960.
I found a statement.
Okay.
I found a statement, so I do have the account number if you need.
It's either or. It brings up the same information there, or it should do at least, anyway. Could I take then the full business name, the full address, and the postcode as we have it first of all there?
Real Time Location Limited, Unit 4, Maple Park, Maple Court, Barnsley, South Yorkshire, S75 3DP.
That's great. Fantastic. And could I take your full name so I know who I'm speaking with at this stage?
Yes, Jeffrey John Berry.
Thank you there. And Jeffrey, come on, bear with me a second. The system is just deciding to have a, shall we say, a senior moment on me.
Okay.
Do you know characters 1 and 3 of the account password that we have there at all?
Haven't a clue.
No, no problem. So instead, can I take from you, please, once everything is verified on my secondary system, I'll load up the questions on the secondary system here, the payment method we have on the account. How are the bills paid there?
It's by direct debit.
Fantastic. And Jeffrey, could I please take the registered email address finally?
Which is gberry@realtimelocation.co.uk.
Fantastic. I do see that information on my secondary system there. So the system is now going to verify the actual account details and give me some limited access into the information there for you. Whilst everything does verify then, how can I help today?
Well, we have broadband, which we don't need. So I'd like to cancel it, please.
Okay, so this relates, the service that we provide on the 5960 number is currently on our complete package. So you do have unlimited dialed calls to landlines and mobiles as well as the broadband there. Now, do you use the actual line to make outbound calls? First things is the first question I need to ask you there.
No.
So that line is not being used for calling outbound calls, no?
No.
Okay. So obviously, you say you've got other broadband services. Is that correct? Yeah. Do you have another landline? I see.
The broadband was very slow.
Yeah.
We purchased the leased line.
Okay. So obviously, is this number that you've got with ourselves, the 5960 line, is that like the business number that's given out for customers to call into?
It is, yes.
Okay. So essentially here, we do have what's called line rental only packages, but they are just for receiving calls as part of that.
Okay.
Now,
yep.
Essentially that package, that line rental only package, on a new 12-month contract is £18.50 a month. That's the standard price on a standard 12-month contract there. But it doesn't include any calls or any call features. So obviously you do currently have unlimited calls and call divert and call waiting and things like that. Now, the last few invoices Okay, I was going to say, do you have a call divert in place?
We have an answering service, especially like Moneypenny. So
I see.
They screen all our calls. This is why we don't make outgoing calls.
I was going to say, so for their number, does it end in 6744 when it transfers to them?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. I was just going to say, I'm seeing outbound dialed calls, that's all, which I'm suspecting are from that divert facility.
Right, okay.
Because when someone calls you, obviously, it forwards it on that.
Just automatically actually diverted to them? It seems not.
Yeah, no, it comes through into your line. So obviously your 960 line will would normally ring, and then as it's unanswered, it would then forward on to the to this new this other number. Obviously, this answering service ending in 6744 line there. Now, essentially, because of having that call divert facility in place, what I would recommend doing is keeping it on the complete package, but on the new contract, it's £24.50 a month plus VAT only here, and you then basically you don't pay for broadband at all on that new tariff price. Sorry, go on.
No, okay. How much do we currently pay?
So because it's on what we call the rolling tariff, it's just carrying on. You are currently paying there £32.95 a month plus VAT, which is obviously nearly £40. Usually about £39, £40 a month, which is basically the standard rolling tariff price. What we have done as a business, the head honchos that get together and get to eat the chocolate biscuits with the cup of tea when they're making these decisions, they've made the decision to remove these higher out of contract prices. So the new, obviously, I say it's £24.50 now is a new standard price, and going forward it remains at £24.50 even after the contract expires. Also, the advantage obviously being that you're not, if you come out of contract, obviously you're not tied into that. Now, you would still keep all the same call features and the unlimited calls on the line as well, including obviously these diverted calls that are being made every month. But basically, the package is just considerably cheaper for doing so. On that, over £10 a month cheaper than what you're currently paying there, inclusive of the VAT. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No problem, Jeffrey. Let's get the order placed on my system for you. So you say you have a lease line for the broadband. Was it just the standard broadband speeds were quite poor? Do you say? Yeah.
They were poor, and so now we have 100 megaseconds.
Yeah. No worries. Obviously, as I say, on this complete package, you don't pay for the broadband. You just get the broadband. The broadband stays activated on the line, but you don't physically pay for that service. As part of this new tariff price, you just get them activated. So that's not a problem. If a lease line had any issues at all, you'd still have, admittedly, poor speeds, but you'd still have a backup service that you could use there. Now, because obviously there is a broadband there, the system is advising me that obviously I've got to read the statement about the estimated speeds that remain the same going forward. So those broadband speeds do still remain between 1.17 to 2.37 megabits per second, guaranteed minimum of 0.83 megabits per second, and a typical upload between 0.36 and 0.7 megabits per second. So they are poor speeds. I can't say otherwise on that, but obviously they will still work as a backup going forward, Jeffrey. So just to confirm there, what we have discussed then, I do need to check that firstly you are the named person responsible for authorising the selection of the telephone and broadband services provider for this account today.
Yes.
Thank you very much. TalkTalk Business is required to record this agreement today also. Today we have chosen to make changes to the current services there, so can you please confirm it is your intention to enter into a brand new 12-month contract with TalkTalk Business today also?
I can.
Thank you very much. So the business company name remains the same, obviously, that's Real Time Locations Ltd. The telephone line ID remains the same, so that's 01226805960. This then remains on the same package also of the complete business broadband tariff, which gives you the unlimited calls to landlines and mobiles, gives you an unlimited call feature usage of call waiting, call over three-way calls, call ring back and call display, as well as obviously the unlimited broadband services, although very poor, slow speeds there. This package is being provided for you though at that new standard tariff price of £24.50 plus VAT for the entire contract period of 12 months. Now, because this is a new standard tariff price, I do have to confirm at this stage that even when the contract expires, there is no price changes. It's not due to go to an out-of-contract price, so it will remain at £24.50 plus VAT even when the contract expires. So month 13 remains the same price as month 11 and 12. Now, Here at sorry, I do apologise. I can confirm that the discounted rates will appear on the invoices on the accounting side, billing side here from today's date, but may not appear until the second invoice and billing month on the actual bills that get sent out and generated on the support centre. But I can also confirm that there are 0 one-off charges being applied today. We're not charging you anything for going into this new contract at all with ourselves. Okay, here at TalkTalk then we do regularly have these relevant offers, events and news about our products which I hope you'd like to hear about from ourselves. So would you be happy with future contact from TalkTalk Business there, Jeffrey?
No, thank you.
No problem at all. Let me just make sure that that is correctly saved. So no future communication. Obviously, going forward, if you did ever change your mind about that, you are more than welcome to log on to your support centre and make those changes there for that. I can confirm that that is saved for no future communication for yourself. Now, the estimated typical download speeds then for this line are showing between 1.17 to 2.37 megabits per second, with an estimated typical upload speed in the range of 0.36 to 0.7 megabits per second, and a guaranteed minimum download speed of 0.83 megabits per second. The actual upload and download speeds received can vary and sometimes be lower than even these quoted estimates, dependent upon the quality and length of the telephone line in use, the Wi-Fi connection and how many devices are connected to the router at any one time. If you do experience any issues with the broadband speeds there though, you should report the matter to us so that we can then investigate the issue and obviously find out what's going off. But if the broadband speeds did fall below that guaranteed minimum speed and we weren't able to get that issue resolved within 30 days, you do have the right to cancel any outstanding contracts without paying any termination charges. This is in line with the Ofcom Business Broadband Speeds Code of Practice regulations that we do adhere to. Now, obviously I'm aware that means absolutely nothing for you because you are just using the lease line and this will only be there as a backup, but I have to read it as it's on the statement. You will, though, through the email system here, receive a brand new welcome email confirming all this new contract information, estimated speeds and what to do if you should experience problems. And you will be able to find details of the Ofcom Broadband Speeds Code of Practice regulation through our website. In addition to the terms that we have discussed on the call then, full details for the full terms and conditions of the contracts can be found and viewed through the same website of www.talktalkbusiness.co.uk/legal. Jeffrey, could I please ask you to confirm that you have to agree to these today?
I'm happy with the fee, yes.
Thank you very much. So you have the right then to cancel this order that's been placed up to 10 working days from today. If you do decide to cancel following this time, TalkTalk Business may apply cancellation charges, and obviously the pricing will go back to the old out-of-contract price for you. And finally, the changes that are being made today will also be reflected in that online My Account or Support Centre. If you're not already registered and using the online account, we do strongly recommend you do so, simply because this is where you can then view and print the invoices, make changes to the account, and also gain extra discounts that we have listed available within our My Offers tab there as well. My colleagues in the customer services team then, they are available 7 days a week on their standard line number, that being 0800 083 3003. And then I'm hoping that's a fire alarm test. It should stop. There we go. And then the reference number we have finally. That's just loading up here. So that begins with RO. That's Romeo Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
The number then is 123958.
Okay.
Okay, and that will also be confirmed in the new welcome email that you're going to receive in the next couple of hours as well. Were there any other questions or queries at this time, though?
Yes, I have a email account, personal email account at TalkTalk,
Okay.
which is about to disappear. It needs to be linked to one of your services. Could you link this service to it, please?
Which email address is it? What's the after the at? What's the
GEOSS? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Jeff _Derek.
Yeah.
At line1 LINONE.net.
Okay. What I need to do then, in order to get because I know that obviously I am aware that TalkTalk for everyone who are currently hosting that are obviously starting to charge for these Webmail Plus services that they have. Now I know that certain accounts we can't bring across and link on the business side like Tiscali, because basically TalkTalk Business got Pipex and Freedom to Surf. Tiscali and I can't think of the other one went to TalkTalk for Everyone when the businesses separated. Now, what I can do though, if you would like me to do, I'm more than willing to do so, is to put you onto short hold. I'll go through to my colleagues in the customer services, technical services team, and they can obviously confirm the availability of being able to link that on the My account. Would that be okay for you? Because they would be involved in that. Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. If there's nothing further that I can help you with, I will say thank you very much.
No.
And
Okay.
and obviously, I hope you have a really good day there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye now. Short hold whilst I get you through that. Thank you. Hi there. Thank you very much for that short hold, Jeffrey. I do apologise there. So I've just managed to speak with my my colleagues in the technical side there, and they've advised me that the line 1 was part of Freedom to Surf. It was linked with the Freedom to Surf side. So whereas TalkTalk Business took the full Freedom to Surf accounts, Residential again took the line 1 part of it, part of the service over. Now, what they've advised me to do is to get you a call across to my colleagues on the residential side, and obviously just to have that conversation with them, because although we operate under that same umbrella of TalkTalk, we do have completely different systems, and I don't have any access to their systems or anything. So they will then be able to advise of the next step as to what they can do, and obviously how they can assist you there, Jeffrey. Would you like me to pop you through to them?
Yes, please do. Thank you.
No problem at all. It will just be, again, a short hold, 2-3 minutes, whilst I do get the call directed through to the right team for you. Thank you very much for that, though, Jeffrey.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thanks now. Bye.